Hey, shalom, shalom, all praises, honor, glory goes to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Rachak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles, Elder Bishop, the Great Millstone, Ruel. Peace and blessings to you fellow brothers pushing out this word and truth and sincerity, B'chnak. Coming back with another lesson through the spirit and power, Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Rachak Wadash. Okay, and I'm going to work the title out, but it's something around the lines of AI supercomputers, AI cameras watching your every move, order out of chaos. Okay, so I'll work that out in post-production. This is inspired actually earlier this morning. The news was on, and as I was, doing some work, some things came on out in here in Memphis news, how they were using AI technology, AI cameras to actually catch criminals. Okay, and I remember also when I was in the Bay Area, watching the news, they were using AI technology with the drone. They were using drones to catch criminals. So we can already see that we're coming into a dystopian, futuristic reality in which technology is watching your every move. And one of these videos, I'm gonna show a couple of videos, some articles. All right, how they actually come out and say Big Brother. Okay, and before we do that, let me just type in, what is the meaning of Big Brother? What is the meaning of Big Brother? Okay, in a sense of, let's go to, right, Big Brother, a person or organization exercising total control over people's lives. We might just change the title of the video. Big Brother is here. Okay, Big Brother is watching your every move. This is going to be the reality. All right, you have the acceptance of technology, right? But it's really you've been told that this is how you should think. All right, and you got a lot of people that are just not in the know, that are willingly accepting, all right, this technology, and this technology is applied, okay, and glorified, I guess you could say, in how it can handle crime, how it can make your life better. Okay, this is the exact remedy. This is the exact remedy that you need, okay, to make your life safer. And they're always gonna tailor it to where, or market it like it's gonna make your life safer. It's gonna make your life more convenient. So let's play a couple of these videos. I'm gonna speed this one up. All right, we'll get a couple of scriptures, but to show you that, it's full speed ahead with this AI technology. All right, they're using drones, they're using AI powered cameras that have facial recognition. So once facial recognition is in, it's over. You have no privacy. They did the push ahead. They finally got it pushed ahead. The Real ID. I believe they put that into act. The Real ID came in, I believe, under Obama, but it lay dormant for so many years. Pretty much like 20 years it lay dormant. They finally got it passed. So let's play this, man. Hey, we're coming into that total total control. Okay, Big Brother, let me read it again. A person or organization exercising total control over people's lives. And that includes buying and selling. That's going to be the nail in the coffin. Okay, so let's play this.
Advanced technology is helping Memphis police catch dangerous criminals almost in real time. Since opening in April, the Downtown Command Center has been a key tool in making the Bluff City safer. ABC 24's Desmond Nugent is live in downtown Memphis to show us how these cameras are helping put suspects behind bars. Desmond.
There are 220 real-time cameras throughout the city of Memphis, 63 of them right here in downtown Memphis. MPD says that's a big reason why they're catching criminals faster than ever before.
Our DCC personnel recognized that there was some type of disturbance going on.
Lieutenant Delwan Wallace says the cameras inside the downtown command center have captured several incidents, including this one from the 4th of July, where an argument quickly escalated to gunfire. Officers had to take cover. The suspect they're looking for, Victor Peeler.
That is our goal. That is our mission. We want to make downtown safer. We're proactive in monitoring the cameras to keep them safe. And so we have a lot of assets in this area.
Peeler isn't the only suspect.
Just to kind of pause real quick. You see, they're going to call it the command center. And basically, you know, they have this people just monitoring the screen. When whatever the AI picks up and they monitor, they see if this is a threat or not. But it's going to come to a point where AI is just going to be fully automated, man. They're going to send robot dogs. They're going to send drones. And everything, all the cameras are going to be connected. So you can drive off, but you're not going to be able to hide. All right, there's going to be 15-minute cities. So this is the future that, you know, all these major cities are moving towards. And the reason why what's the word? They're able to do it. They have an excuse to do it, to bring in this technology in which you have no privacy, is because they allow crime to get so out of hand.
He is asking the public to help find. Check out this green Dodge Durango driving backwards down a one-way street. Police say that driver is Christopher Criswell.
We were at a command meeting, and I saw that vehicle, and on the back of it, it had "Everybody Still Hates Chris." And then they put the person up that actually the vehicle was towed, and they put the person up who had a warrant out for his arrest, and it was reckless driving.
Colonel Medina says Criswell has a long criminal history and needs to be off the streets.
Christopher Criswell is a prolific offender.
They want these criminals on the streets. The criminals go to jail, and they bring them right, and they let them out.
He's a crime driver. He's also a convicted felon. He now has an active warrant for reckless driving.
And here's another case. A 17-year-old caught on camera doing donuts near Bill Street. Police say the cameras captured his face, and he was later arrested in connection to a homicide.
We have participated in over 11 felony arrests and over 10 misdemeanor arrests. We are doing the work that it takes in order to keep this area safe.
MPD says if you have any information or knowledge about the whereabouts of Victor Peeler or Christopher Criswell, you're urged to call Crime Stoppers. In downtown Memphis, I'm Desmond Nugent.
Yeah, everything's getting ready to be centralized. Let's go here. This is from Action News 5 out here in Memphis. But these are this is happening in all these major cities. Okay, they're introducing AI, whether it be drones, whether it be more technology, all in order so-called to stop criminals. All right, you're going to see a bigger push to digitize everything. Okay, just like the Real ID. The Real ID is really to be digitized. Okay, it's a federal system. It's no more a state system where you get like a state driver's license. It's a federal system.
Interim Police Chief C.J. Davis, hear your cries.
There you go. Hear your cries. See, we heard your cries. This is what you need.
A crime crackdown after a one Memphis town hall in Hickory Hill tonight. City leaders released a critical update on a new tool in the fight against gun violence. Action News 5's Joyce Peterson live with what Mayor Young and Chief Davis revealed to her this evening. Joyce, we're all listening.
Yeah, Joy, you know that tourist from England who was caught in the crossfire downtown, and then you had the diners at Rafferty's in Cordova ducking for cover because of a shootout in the parking lot last night. Too much gun violence. So tonight, criminals, this is your warning. The city of Memphis
Hear
is about
this.
to
Hear
go
this.
high tech.
Let me run it back.
Tonight,
I want you to hear
criminal
this.
in the
I want you to hear what she says. All right, she's been given a script. All right, they don't go off script and say what they want. They've been given a script what to say.
Parking lot last night. Too much gun violence. So tonight, criminals, this is your warning. The city of Memphis is about to go high tech with their crime fighting efforts, and Big Brother will be watching you with eyes, a lot of eyes, very soon.
See that? Big Brother will be watching you with a lot of eyes very soon. And what are Esau's eyes? Well, it's his technology, his cameras. Just like the Heavenly Father, you know, the eyes of the Lord are 10,000 times brighter than the sun, meaning the Lord, he has the angels. The way the Lord said it, I mean, the Lord can watch everything. You don't need the angels to do it, but he has the angels all throughout the earth. You can't see them. They're documenting everything. They're documenting what everybody is doing. They're writing it down. So now Esau, he has technology to try to duplicate that, replicate that. We know it's low level, but nevertheless, it is a power that no other kingdom has ever had. No other nation has had this power in which they can document everything and they can store it. And they can bring it back. A year later, they can bring all the footage back. They can call the day back again. All right, that's the power that the Most High has given them. All right, and Big Brother, which goes in, well, Esau is the older brother, right? But it goes into an organization that has total control. So your every move, your every whereabout is going to be documented. It's going to be, you know, like China. All right, and if you act up, if you jaywalk, if you throw something on the ground, you do something you wasn't supposed to, in real time they're going to be able to capture that and come and this time all they'll do is just turn your chip off. They don't have to send a big military police force to you, because if you can't eat, what are you going to do? If you can't get gas, all right, like the video that we watched, those individuals that jumped into the car and they had a shootout, their faces on camera, but they were able to escape and run away. Well, if he just turns your chip off, you know, he identifies that's who you are, he'll just turn your chip off. Okay, and then if you got the chip, you can be scanned. You have drones scanning you, different, you know, telephone poles, smart telephone poles scanning you, documenting your every whereabouts, just like the cell phone documents your every whereabouts. If you park your car, if you have like Google Maps or Apple Maps or whatever, it'll tell you where you parked your car at.
At Tuesday night's One Memphis Town Hall at the Hickory Hill Community Center, crime concerns took center stage.
I'm concerned about all the violence that's going on here in Memphis and in Shelby County.
Can't go outside. Don't want to go nowhere at night because you're scared to come back home because you don't know who's standing outside your home.
Hickory Hill residents told Mayor Paul Young they are tired of the gun violence. Saturday, a tourist staying at a hotel on South Main downtown injured, caught in the middle of a shootout. Monday night, gunfire erupted outside Rafferty's on Germantown Parkway. Cars shot up, Memphians simply fed up. Interim Police Chief C.J. Davis says MPD is reallocating manpower to high crime and highly trafficked tourist areas, and MPD's camera system getting a major upgrade citywide.
We're expanding that camera network.
In a major upgrade.
You hear that? You see that? Sky Cop. Sky Cop. Now let me hit you with a scripture. All right. Because Esau, prince of the air. I know that's in Ephesians. Okay. Ephesians 2. Let's go to the blue letter. I was reading this earlier yesterday. All right. Let's start at the top. The blue letter here as the subtitle, Made Alive in Hamashiach. Right, because we are now that we've been quickened, we're going to go into it, meaning we have been given the Holy Spirit, we're no longer dead. Also, we're no longer dead to who the enemy is and what the plans the enemy has for us, and how he's corralling everybody into a system in which he has total control. Okay, and Jake, you see the black woman. Well, when you go back in that video, the black woman, she's all for it. She's crying out. We can't go nowhere. It's too much crime. Well, Esau has a solution for you. Here's this chip. Ephesians 2:1. And you has he quickened. All right, us the believers. The word quicken, Old English, means to make alive. Who were dead in trespasses and sin. This is how we were dead. We were foreign to the ways of Yahweh Shemashah, which made us dead. Okay, which made us heathens, which made us Gentiles. Okay, so Paul is speaking to the church of Ephesus, okay, which were Gentiles in the past. Okay, well, it goes into that in verse 11. All right, wherein in time past you walk according to the course of this world. Right, we were in the world. Some of us was thugs. Some of us wanted to be businessmen. Some of us wanted to be entrepreneurs. Some of us wanted to just be college. Some of us were just free spirits, just doing, some of, were adulterers. We were all adulterers. We're all idol worshipers, worshiping different gods, right? Just as we see the current state of the Israelites today, this is how we were before we came into this marvelous light. Wherein in time past you walk according to the course of this world. Why? Because the God of this world, he blinded our minds. He is part of that of the blinding of the mind, which is really the Most High. According to the prince of the power of the air. See, Esau, he controls the airwaves. That's Satan, and Esau has harnessed that power. Just like we see here, Sky Cop. Okay, you're not gonna be able to run away from this damn devil. Okay, he got cameras everywhere with technology of facial recognition. See, if it was just a camera, all right, cool, it's just a camera, but it's gonna be a camera. Well, you got Palantir. Okay, you have these AI, these big AI corporations. Companies that are now officers in the military. Okay, because everything is being moved over into a digital system. Okay, so this is the prince of the air, the spirit that now worketh in the children of disobedience. Okay, so let's go back. Play the rest of this.
Grade citywide.
We're expanding that camera network too.
See?
We're looking forward to staffing a real-time crime center in downtown space. I'm giving you all a little bit of hint. We're working with the mayor.
See what they're doing? They setting up the system, baby.
On that, but that is going to help us have more monitoring as well.
Our plan has been to blanket our community with high definition 4K cameras where we have the artificial intelligence built in so you can identify negative activities.
200.
See? All right, let me run that back to all you. See, why aren't you Israelites talking about this? This is what the devil wants to do. He wants to blanket the community with these cameras.
The plan has been...
Okay, the plan was, see, they're rolling out the plan.
To help us have more monitoring as well.
Our plan has been to blanket our community with high definition 4K cameras where we have the artificial intelligence built in so you can identify negative activities.
200 cameras currently being installed. They should be up and running by the end of the year. This phase costs $3 million. Total price tag for the AI camera network, $10 to $15 million.
And who has the contracts to set this AI up? Take your time, I'm listening.
For citizens who say something has got to give.
My car been broken into 3 times.
Mayor Young says his team is making significant progress adding high-tech solutions.
At the end,
see, the whole time is not to have a righteous society, it's to have a high-tech society in which who controls the cameras, who controls the technology, those are the ones that are going to be in control. All right, and take your rights, all right?
At the end of the day, our goal is to get criminals off the streets quicker.
And he going to take the chip.
We want the people that are terrorizing our neighborhoods and communities off the streets. And we're going to use this technology to make sure that we're doing it.
See? Not the laws of the Lord, not community activism, with none of that work, which again is all control opposition. Or, you can say that, but order out of chaos, excuse me. It's all order out of chaos, the Hegelian dialectic. Pressure from above, pressure from below, or beneath. And what is this doing? This is galvanize the people to come out and speak out against these things because it's getting out of hand. And what did we do? Oh, well, hey, look what I got. I got this technology. Don't even worry about the cost. I got this technology that's going to be able to stop crime in its tracks.
All right, in the meantime, take a look. Chief Davis says that MPD has good leads in that hotel shooting downtown. They released images of 2 suspects. If you know who they are, call police. We are back out live here at Ridgeway Station in Hickory Hill. I'm also told that detectives are looking at more surveillance video from the shooting outside Rafferty's. As always, if you know...
All right, so you see that, right? A crime crackdown. Memphis mayor working with MPD, Memphis Police Department, to blanket city with AI-powered camera network. Okay, let's go to the next video.
Leaders in the West Metro want to make driving on Highway 7 safer.
They have a new tool in their tool belt, you could say. It's an AI-assisted camera. Our Saquon is live in Excelsior along that busy stretch of road.
This is Minneapolis.
Talking about this technology and the aim to make it safer for everybody. Hi, Say.
Hey, good morning to you guys. Yeah, this area here on Highway 7 in Excelsior has been the site of at least 5 deadly crashes just last year. And so law enforcement officials here in the West Metro, they're hoping a camera like this will help, especially during a time like right now when everyone's starting to commute this morning. First, though, let me give you a better perspective of where we are. Like I mentioned, this is just along Highway 7 in Excelsior. It's right by Old Market Road and the Holiday gas station here. So here's how the camera all works. If a driver is passing through this area, either speeding, using their phone, or not wearing their seatbelt, it's going to take a picture of that driver, and then within 5 seconds, it's going to send that picture to officers who are strategically waiting in nearby areas. From there, if the officer determines there was a violation, they'll catch up to that driver, pull them over, and then write up a citation.
Look at that. See? So Esau Streets is all fucked up. You know, his infrastructure is all messed up. Give you these cars, right? But you can't, no, don't text, no drive. There's been deadly crashes. We're going to set these cameras up. If we catch you doing something in this car that you're not supposed to do, right? They said they have police officers strategically in position. Meaning they ain't a cut. They just wait for that text. It takes a picture and it gives it to the officer in 5 seconds. And then he gonna see your ass, he gonna pull your ass over and give you a ticket. But see, it's gonna come a time to where you just gonna receive a message on your phone, hey, you got a ticket. This shit's getting draconian.
I think is an important thing for Highway 7 because it wasn't designed for the kind of traffic that we see now. It's kind of a high-speed roadway, and anytime that you have those high speeds with intersections, some of them controlled intersections, some of them uncontrolled, that's where you see the crash deaths. So we'd like to see that improved as well.
This, by the way, is an infrared camera, so it does work in the dark. You might actually even be able to notice in this video the flashes going off as drivers pass through, which, of course, are not visible to the human eye. This camera, by the way, started detecting distracted driving behaviors on February 10th, and officers have issued about 50 to 60 citations since then. So it goes to show the importance of something like this, especially as traffic starts to really get moving.
AI, baby. It's taking over. All right, we're at the end, okay? Well, we're gonna do a little more. We're gonna bring a little bit, couple more scriptures out. We're just gonna close it.
This morning, guys, back to you.
Great.
But the overwhelming evidence. Let me get 2 Corinthians. Okay, 2 Corinthians 2. We always bring this out. The overwhelming evidence. Okay. That this damn devil, his agenda, this has always been the agenda. He has it in all the movies. And you are now going to be the digital. You are going to be uploaded to the system now through the MOTB. That's where everything is going. So he's able to control everything that's going on. This is his will. This is what he wants. 2 Corinthians 2:11. Least Satan, the prince of the air, least Satan should get an advantage of us. For we are not ignorant of his devices, because he's packaging it like it's for your benefit and it's for your safety. But in all reality, it's for total control. Okay. Let's
New technology in a local community to help fight crime. The city of Fenton now has new camera systems using artificial intelligence to combat people breaking the law.
TV5's Zane O'Mara spoke with the police chief about this new tool. She joins us with more on how the AI cameras are used. Zane?
Megan Chet, it will mostly target retail crime, and right now Fenton Police Chief Jeff Cross tells me the camera is on Leroy Street, a main hub for shopping and businesses, giving officers extra eyes they wouldn't have otherwise.
Retail fraud crime here in Fenton is actually one of our highest crimes that we have. With our populated area on the west side of the expressway, it's quite a bit.
Fenton Police Chief Jeff Cross hoping to combat shoplifting with a new tool, artificial intelligence.
We can deploy technology to detect weapons. We can deploy technology to people loitering, people doing things that they shouldn't be done.
The Fenton Police Department partnering with Eagle Eye Networks to install a surveillance camera equipped with AI. Cross says the technology allows law enforcement to quickly
I believe this is Michigan.
Scan footage to find a subject.
If a specific car went through that area at a specific time and we knew the type of car that it was and the time that it went through, we could go back into the system and search specifically for that. If it was a white sedan, we can put white sedan, then hit search. We can then narrow it down with parameters and maybe a time frame, or within a 24-hour period, or the whole time that's been recording. It'll actually give us all those recordings of when a white sedan actually went through that area.
According to Cross, this technology will save on time and personnel. Eagle Eye Network's CEO Dean Draco says the footage will still be monitored by a human.
What you're doing is you're highlighting that a person should actually look at this.
We can't be everywhere at once, but this will sure help us out, and we can see everything that's going on all the time.
Right now, one camera.
And the technology is getting better. They're rolling it out. All right, to work out the kinks, and they're going to be doing upgrades as the technology gets better. Okay, so you see how the AI system is being integrated in all facets of society.
Camera is in service, but Cross says this could
to keep watch of you because it's real. It's for criminals, but it's really to keep watch of everybody.
Be a system they expand in the future.
The system isn't there to be a big brother over anybody.
Wait, hold on. See? It's not there to be a big brother. Well, we just read. We didn't read, but we just came back. Let's go back. Let's go back here.
Monday, Saturday. On here nights. This is your warning.
Update on a new tool in the fight against gun.
Right. He said this is not to be big brother because there's privacy concerns, right? But look what in another city, it is, because that's the reality.
Violence. Action News 5's Joyce Peterson live with what Mayor Young and Chief Davis revealed.
Too much gun violence. Memphis town. Monday PD's.
That is going to help us have more monitoring as well.
Our plan has been to blanket our...
They are tired of the gun violence.
Who said it.
Saturday, a tourist erupted up. Interim police highly trapped cameras grade city.
We're looking forward to staffing a real-time space. I'm getting a little bit of with the but as well.
Okay, it might have been. Let me see.
Advanced technology in downtown.
Where an argument quick is Chris.
He's a crime driver. He's also a convicted felon.
Okay, I might have exited out, but you've seen it earlier. Been watching the video. How I'm done with that video. How it is Big Brother.
We're there to watch what's going on. If big brother over anybody. The system isn't there to be a big brother over anybody. We're there to watch what's going on. If somebody is a victim of crime, we want to have any technology at our fingertips to be able to solve it. And if we can prevent these crimes in the future, this is where we're going with it.
With gun detection, we can make schools and other public places safer. And so I think that we're going to see a lot of this coming into the world and into our society.
See? But we're crazy. But Esau Edom, he's setting up an AI AI fence around the whole world. Okay, around you Americans. Okay? This is the article. Game changer. MPD High-Tech Command Center. AI cameras drive real-time crime solving in downtown Memphis, right? We saw that video earlier, so that was just that. I was doing some, it's kind of the same thing here, right? Kind of same thing here. MPD releases video of shootout captured by new camera system. Let's just play this.
Burnouts, drug dealing, and even a police shootout. Tonight, we're getting a look at the evidence Memphis police are gathering in their new downtown command center and how it's helping the department fight crime. Thank you for being with us at 9. I'm Daryl Green.
And I'm Darcy Thomas, the
So
command center.
it's pretty much it's the command center. So it's pretty much the same thing, right? Let's go here. Nashville service. Okay, this is a different article that I clicked on, but let's do this. San Francisco. San Francisco. Drones fight crime. Right? Just to show you that it's in many cities. Let's see if there's any video. Okay, we're gonna hit a couple scriptures and we're gonna get out of here. Okay, let's just play this.
New at 10, a special unit in the San Francisco Police Department gives us a rare look into how they're now cracking down on crimes, including retail theft, all with the help of technology. Recently,
all with the help of technology,
police did catch thieves red-handed soon after they robbed a high-end designer store in Union Square. Investigators shared footage with KTVU's Amber Lee, and she joins us live in studio with those details. Amber.
Claudine, we were invited inside the Real-Time Investigation Center to look at a large retail theft bust police made last Friday. They used drones and other technology to catch the thieves.
They used drones and other technology. This is the shot of the drone. They went and robbed retail. I mean, it goes on heavy out there. But in all these major cities, they rob these retail, these designer places, right? We see all these thugs with all this designer. They get it from the black market.
10 minutes.
Square units, those 3 suspects that robbed Burberry.
On Friday before noon, surveillance cameras show one suspect running with luxury designer goods.
And it's always Jake.
Apparently stolen from the Burberry store at Union Square. Footage that investigators at San Francisco Police's Real-Time Investigation Center were able to retrieve quickly after the theft was called into dispatch.
Can you give a suspect description one more time?
We're able to take that image and we're able to then disseminate that image to the patrol officers that are working out in the field.
A drone was immediately launched from a stationary site to track 2 of the 3 suspects. Police say one was a 42-year-old woman, the other was a juvenile male. Though the suspects appeared to have changed clothing at some point, the drones still located them.
Even though the male appears to have changed, we were able to determine that it was the same person.
Within minutes of the theft, police arrested the suspects.
So there's another one.
And recovered most of the stolen goods. Police say the swiftness of the arrest after the crime is critical to prosecution.
In this case, when you're able to solve something within the first 5 minutes, recover all the property, your case is that much stronger.
Police say the use of technology has assisted in 500 felony arrests last year. And just in the past week, it has helped in 32 felony arrests.
I think it's working and doing exactly what we want it to do.
Lauren Ellis owns CK Contemporary, an art gallery at Union Square. She supports the use of technology to prevent and solve crime.
We are a city known for innovation. We're a city known for technology. Our police department should have the cutting edge tools that it needs. We've seen people feeling safe in a very vibrant neighborhood within the last 6 months or so.
Big Brother police state, baby.
So I feel like that has felt even more pronounced.
Police claim there is no invasion of privacy. No one is monitoring a live feed from the cameras. Video is retrieved as needed for an investigation.
People that were getting the most privacy were the criminals that were coming in and being able to commit a lot of crimes here without being caught.
Police say that these...
So you see that, right? You see that. I mean, what more, how much more evidence do you need? Let's look at the comments. Imagine stealing and get lifted by a drone. A good step, but we need strict laws and judges who will put and keep criminals in prison. Section 8 strikes again. Yeah, you Jakes are a proverb and a byword. Okay. About time. Excellent. Get them out of here. See. And that's why Esau, he's doing the same thing with ICE. They're using technology with ICE. I'm not going to go into that, but they're using what's it called, biometric technology to determine if somebody's illegal or not. They are in the system. Let me get Revelation 13, right? Because none of the people voted for this, but they're crying for it because Esau, he's allowing these cities to get out of hand. All right, let me see. Revelation 13. And is that 11? Yep. Revelation 13:11. And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth. It's the revitalized Roman Empire. Okay. America, NATO, and the EU. It's fulfilled in that. And he had two horns like a lamb. All right, those are your two political parties. Your Democrats and your Republicans, which were the same thing in ancient Rome. The plebeians and patricians. Okay. And they don't, and why don't they talk about, why they don't really bring up real, like Roman history. You don't really learn in depth about Roman history, in school. You might touch on it a little bit, but they don't really bring out Roman history like that unless you, you want to be like a historian. Okay. All right. It says he had two horns like a lamb, which a lamb is a very docile creature, right? They make it seem like, this is a democratic republic in which the people, it's the people's choice. The people are in rule, right? The people are in rule, and you just have elected officials that the people put in, and the elected officials are there to speak for the people. When we know that's totally not the case. And he spake as a dragon, but his actions, what are his actions? Okay, his actions are actually to have total control over you. Like we have that definition of big brother right here. A person or organization, in this sense, the government, okay, the beast, a person or organization exercising total control over people's lives. And this is the Trojan horse. Let's look at the word. What is the meaning of Trojan horse? Trojan horse. Trojan horse. Trojan horse. A person or thing intended secretly to undermine or bring about the downfall of an enemy or opponent. And yeah, the American people are the enemy and opponent. Really worldwide, because the agenda of the wicked bankers, the wicked elite, Amalek, okay, Esau, Edom, is to have everything under total control. Like Aaron Russo or Alex Jones told Aaron Russo, when they had that interview, basically Aaron Russo told him that, I believe it was Nick Rockefeller, told him that the ultimate goal is to have everybody with a microchip inside of them. And we keep saying it, and you're gonna soon find out that what we were saying is true. And they're setting up the system, and because they can't really implement the system right now, all the infrastructure is not completely there yet. A lot is, but it's not completely there. There's going to be a big push. All right, as we just went through several videos and articles on how technology is now being used within the police force. Okay, we could go in and watch videos on how technology is being used in the military. Okay, technology is being used. Okay, you're gonna have the facial recognition system being set up. You have Palantir. All these things are gonna be put together in one database, in which the authorities are able to, pull up your file. All right, what's your social credit score? You've been doing bad things? Okay, let's go back. because it's all going to ultimately end up as the micro C hip. And we read that precept again multiple times, but we're going to go to Psalms 64. Right? Psalm 64:1. Hear my voice, O power, in my prayer. Preserve my life from fear of the enemy. Because you're not going to be able to do shit. All your internet browsing history, all your activity online, all your activity on your cell phone, all your social media posts, it's all going to be monitored. And it's going to be connected to your biometrics. Okay? Hide me from the secret. You don't think it's coming. It's coming. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity. Yeah, we're praying to the Lord, to hide us, to keep us safe in this time. Man, this is an evil. Many prophets spoke about how evil this time is. Evil this time is, and how this is all part of Revelation 12:12. Let's just bring that out real quick. Okay, this is the devil coming down. Okay, locking everything up. Revelation 12:12. Rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell therein. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he has but a short time. This is why he's provoking nations to go to war. He's causing conflicts. Okay. He's devaluing the dollar, or as a whole, he's moving away from this fiat currency system, and he's going into a digital system, because the money now is going to be digital. How about that? That day when there will be no more dollars. What are you people going to say then? I want to see how Bishop Nathaniel and ISUPK how they twist that. They gonna twist it. It's not gonna make sense. They gonna twist it, because John the Revelator saw John the Revelator saw Jake take the chip. So you're gonna have individuals that are gonna take it. Okay. He knows that he has a short time. This is why he's cracking down. Let's go back. Who whet their Psalm 64:3. Who whet their tongue like a sword, and bend their bows to shoot arrows, and even bitter words, that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. Yeah, because this whole system that they're setting up, well, Jake is part of it. Jake is accepting this technology, the ones that are within his system. This is the ones that worship the beast. Okay, like this individual, he worships the beast. When that time comes and Esau says, all right, because they're going to start in classes, just like what they did with the whole C-19, the vaccine, right? They said all your healthcare providers, anybody that's in the healthcare, nurses and doctors, and anybody within that realm of healthcare, you were dealing with 6 people, you have to take it first. And then it went to your first responders, right? Which that's part of your the healthcare. Your first responders, your firefighters, your paramedics, your police force, right? Individuals like that, you got to take it first, and then it went to the military, and then it went to teachers in school, So if you in that system, you gonna get caught up in that. All right, all the police, you gonna have to take it. Okay. So Jake is gonna take that MOTB. Now forget the point I was gonna say. Where was I at? Oh, that's the point. Because the whole time that this is going on, Esau, because he is subtle, he's more subtle than any beast of the field. He's very wise and evil. Right? The scriptures say that thou art wiser than Daniel. There is no secret that thou can hide from thee. What is that? Ezekiel 28:3. Right? You can start at 28:3. Right? And he doesn't come out straight in front of you and say, hey guys, I'm the devil, and this is my plan. My plan is to lock you into 15-minute cities, all right, for you to own nothing and be happy, for you to have a microchip inside of you, and I allow you to do, you have to have permission from me, Big Brother, all right, to buy meat, to go out of your 15-minute city, okay, to do this, to do that. He's not going to tell you that. So, you know, I'm actually going to close it there. I mean, I think we hit the point. Okay, we could hit some more scriptures, a couple of scriptures in my mind, but I think we hit the point. I mean, this system of Big Brother is here. They're implementing right now as we're seeing. All right, they got the AI powered cameras, and they have the AI powered drones, and they're implementing this technology in all facets, all organizations, or all facets of society, whether it's education, whether it's finance, whether it's social services, whether it's the military, okay, whether it's the police force. All right, it's all here. Okay, so hey, I'm gonna close it there until next time. Shalom to the elect.